Hey there, I'm Jake Lombard, and this is the Pit of Rage, where rage always emerges victorious. I know we've all been a bit down as of recent because the sniffle season is here. But let's talk about something a little more lighthearted to lift your spirits. Suicide. Porn star August Ames hanged herself this week. I guess she got a little too into choking. Should have put that shit on cameras. That would have been the performance of a lifetime. Pity. I was not familiar with her work until very recently. And really, that's the one major silver lining in the death of any artist. This newfound appreciation, all thanks to the internet. All jokes aside, she had a bit of a scandal this week, leading up to her death. I'll leave you to decide whether it's causation or correlation. On her Twitter page, August discussed how she would never have sex with men who have performed in gay porn because she fears for her health. And for whatever reason, I guess SJWs had no greater force to rail against that day, because in no time, August was hit with accusations of homophobia. How dare she? How dare a woman, nay, a whore, have standards? How dare she be able to choose who she may exchange bodily fluids with? Now, we could get into the gray area of whether this is a reasonable position to take. Frankly, I'm surprised that any porn star would know an unreasonable position when she sees one. Fair enough, I don't know the ins and outs of the industry. Maybe gay porn stars have managed to sneak something past the censors. Some AIDS, some top secret AIDS, who the fuck knows? But this is besides the point. Whatever in the hell happened to the right to personal preference? If I told you that I would never have sex with a black dude, under any circumstances, except maybe to save my life. Not your life, my life. You can fucking die. And you told me that's racist, or that's homophobic. Then where's my tiki torch, motherfuckers? I demand my tiki torch so I can shove it in your face and set you on fire, and now you'd really be a flaming faggot. Ha 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 ha! So much for living up to your name. And that's another thing. In light of the controversy, August Ames had to repeatedly remind her followers that no! To their surprise, she is not a homophobe. She loves the gay community. It's just her body and it's her choice, you know? Something that liberals were supposed to be in favor of. But of course, it's too late for that. The Canadian scum has revealed her true colors, and none of them belong to the rainbow. She's on the wrong side of history. This is one of my favorite sayings of the progressive left. You're on the wrong side of history. Really? A conservative invented time travel? Count me in! Maybe I'd like to take a trip back with him to the 1960s, not so I could lynch black people, but so I could march with Dr. Martin Luther King and, I don't know, drop acid with Jim Morrison. At least then I could use my white privilege card that I've been waiting to use all this fucking time. It never works. I mean, I tried the app and everything. It just fucking sucks. I'm thinking of unsubscribing. The way I see it, as long as we all live in the same moment, we're all on either the right side or the wrong side of history. You can't have it both ways. So long story short, August Ames is now dead. And she doesn't have to listen to YouTubers anymore. And I'm not going to blame her bullies for causing her to take her own life. This is another recent phenomenon known as Bullycide that I'm going to talk about. But I condemn every other atom of their hollow fucking existence. And I hope they get skull-fucked by a sharpened dildo. How many people out there are so desperate for the touch of the flesh of another that they get insulted if somebody rules them out? Apparently, the egos of gay and bisexual men everywhere cannot withstand the refusals and rejections of one measly porn star, who's now dead, by the way, so I guess have at her if you can find her. I wouldn't recommend it. It's pretty cold down there. When did people get so entitled, though? This is the truth. These are the issues. This is rage win. Thanks for watching. I'm Jake Lombard, an author and a comedian, a connoisseur of controversy. The 3 possible outcomes of my videos: either you laugh, you think, or you're offended.